Here we are, Tom. It's June and we're in a heat wave. And is this the most appropriate car for a heat wave in June? A lovely Mercedes?
I think so.
280 SE? We've got Mercedes, Aston, Porsche, Humber, Land Rover, Lagonda, Fiat and a Corvette. So fairly different from last month. A lot of projects come through, in a month, and yeah, we never know what's coming in, big or small. This lovely little Fiat here came in for hood repair, and as the client arrived, the differential came to pieces. And I'm pointing out the positive, it broke on the way to us. So, this lovely Carrera, which is, what is it, on an A rate? No, that's a private reg. I think it's about an 87, this one. This particular car featured in a Kylie Minogue pop music video many years ago, to which her stiletto went through part of the interior. I think it's still got that bit of interior. Just going for our workshops, a little bit of corrosion and a bit of servicing. And this particular car may be up for sale. So nice bit of history, great cars. Yeah, so a bit more on that later in the year. So this Lagonda was here. We were putting the engine in last time you were here. It's come on a long way, got the radiator and grills and stuff, and it's interesting looking at the components as they go on the car. Lots of copper, lots of brass, lots of chrome, polished aluminium, very different. So it's actually opened by a thermostat.
Yeah, thermostat.
Yeah.
Pulls on the lever and opens the grille automatically.
It's a lovely piece of engineering, that.
To increase the airflow through the radiator.
Yeah.
Cooling.
Yeah. A lot of the bits have to be specially made on this because you just can't buy them. So even some of the nuts and bolts we've had made.
Well, I think this was the equivalent of a Rolls Royce in its day.
Yeah.
You go into a Rolls Royce dealer or go into a Lagonda dealer and pretty much buy for the same money.
Yeah.
The pump for the suspension runs off the rear axle as it rises and lowers. So as you're driving the car, this linkage here drives this little pump.
So as you go over bumps, it's actually physically
self-lubricating, yeah.
Didn't know that.
Nothing to do, it's just drive the car and it does it. Another additional tank. I found a bracket that matches this.
Yeah.
But it doesn't match the bolt hole, so again, a little bit more reference required. But it looks like that's a tank to supply oil for the lubrication system.
I love the way they've pigtailed everything.
Yeah.
And it's their way to try and prevent fractures happening in the pipes.
Yes, because it's solid pipe to the engine, which is obviously mounted. So all this pipe was a bit of a nightmare because it basically comes with a piece of string round it and not labelled which part goes where. So I don't even know if Haynes was alive. He was probably just born then or whatever. I don't know how old he was, but I've described it as an Airfix kit without the box, the pictures, and some of the parts missing. So it's
goes into our database of unusual projects.
But you will probably get a Haynes manual for this one.
You definitely will get a Haynes manual. Yeah.
There's a lot less intricate parts. Yeah.
And you can pick up the phone and just order stuff for this.
Yeah.
Got an unfinished project by somebody else. So we've been asked or tasked to basically put it together. As a Land Rover, it's a big Meccano set. It's had a few different engines also. So they've changed it from a diesel then to a petrol, then back to a diesel. So yeah, so the wiring harness has been changed and modded a few times. We've decided literally just to get a whole new loom for it because you can, because a Land Rover you can buy literally every component for it, and that's the beauty of these, and that's why people love them. There's a few things like, somebody's put a joiner in there, but it's right next to Union. Anything like that is an opportunity for something to go wrong. A leak, we just run a new pipe to it, then it eliminates any issues or any problems. But also because somebody else has done it, you don't know how well they've done it. So then you end up going over stuff and checking stuff, and it's also sort of peace of mind. But it's stuff like this, the bracket's all bent. It doesn't look very nice, does it? I imagine it went behind it, but attention to detail.
So this is really unusual to see a C6 completely stripped of its body panels. Got the turbo, the chassis, everything bolted on, and the wings, quarter panels, just unbolt, and it leaves the car looking like this. We're doing a stylized body kit. It's come from the States, all bits of carbon fibre. Next month it will be body kit on. Be interesting to see it finished. So Tom, come outside, and just before we go to Jag World, if you remember, we did a whole video on this Jeep. It's just come in for a bit of servicing, check over, and then it's going off to Sardinia in sunnier climes than this. Well, I don't think so actually. Probably go to Sardinia to cool down. That was a fun project. So here we have an ice blue Jag. I promise you, Tom, I've not bought this one. Jaguar XJS, one of my favourite cars, and definitely one of those increasing in value and popularity. This particular car has come to us for a little bit of work and is up for sale. About 37,000 miles from new, 6 owners, really original car and really well cared for. Everything is in such good order. So if you want a good, low maintenance, ready to use Jag, here she is at Cotswold. Let me show you underneath the bonnet. So 3.6 engine, good miles per gallon, good reliability. We'll go on for it. This is the AJ6 engine, Jag's own unit, all aluminium. But if you can see the detailing in the engine bay, all the stickers and the graphics are there. It's the originality I love about this. I think it would be bomb-proof reliable.
So say I'm in the car, John. I've just come up to test drive this XJS. Sell it to me before we get to the church.
If you want a perfect example of an 80s XJS, if you want trouble-free ownership, I think this car is everything. It's come to us, it's a new car to us. I'm so impressed with it. It's had half a dozen owners, and credit to all the previous owners. They've really looked after it. We've got ice cold air conditioning. It drives without rattles. There's no noise. The steering is tight, suspension's lovely. And you know, every detail of it is in great condition. The wheels look refurbished, nice. Tires are good condition. So, and XJSs make such a sensible proposition for classic motoring. Perfect couples car.
To the church.
It is, and here we are at the church. Just need a bride now. We end today in the beautiful Cotswolds here near Cirencester with this lovely Jaguar XJS that we have for sale. And if in any way that these little videos we do ignite your passion for classic cars, that's all we can ask. Any inquiries, any questions you have, give us a call, and we'll see you next time.